Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. Would love to hear from you what books or resources you recommend on the abundance versus scarcity mindset. How did you come to believe in infinite earning potential? So first, I want to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today. With live telephone support 7 days a week, it's clear why Therapy Notes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And now for all you prescribers out there, they're offering e-prescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, Therapy Notes makes the transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know and try Therapy Notes for 2 months absolutely free at therapynotes.com using the promo code ABUNDANT. Try it today with no strings attached and see why everyone is switching to Therapy Notes, now featuring ePrescribe. So I don't know that I read any books specific to abundance and scarcity, but working on my money mindset and realizing that I was projecting my financial experience onto others really helped me a lot. We tend to be friends with and work with people with similar financial circumstances. Many of us then assume that's the max for good people. And there are the not as good people who have more. Money means absolutely nothing about a person, just like weight means absolutely nothing about a person. We're taught that it does. We're taught to judge what's not socially acceptable in our circles. We're told it's a function of behavior and beliefs when the vast majority of the time, it's what you're born into, whether that's a silver spoon or DNA. I would say broadening my own social network helped a lot. I used to be really intimidated by rich people. I assumed they were better than me. And as I've gotten to know more wealthy people, I realized that they have the same exact feelings all my non-rich friends have. But in most cases, they just aren't worried about the bills part. So once I got over feeling like I'd be a sellout if I made good money, I realized that money isn't as hard to come by as I always thought it was. That as a naturally driven and creative person, if more money was wanted or needed, I only had to make a plan and do the work. Private practice taught me that I can count on myself. I know that I will do whatever it is I need to do to reach my goals. If my goals are rooted in something I care about, rooted in something much deeper than money. And while I'm very financially motivated, and I've stopped feeling like I'm a bad person for that, I am financially motivated. If all my motivation is coming from finance, I don't get things done. Things don't go as well in launches. The passion isn't there. And I think that there's a sense of that with people. When we worry we can't make money, we start focusing too much on the money, right? Like it makes us lose sight of the deeper reason that we're building what we're building. So I want to give you some resources for money mindset because I truly believe that's what's allowed my financial future to feel uncapped. In order for more money to make sense, though, you need to know how to manage it well. MoneyNutsAndBolts.com is a really great resource for how to handle your business finances and how to not resent a budget, which is doable. You also need to work towards feeling worthy of more money and like it doesn't make you a bad person to want or to have more money. I love HeyTiffany.com. And mindmoneybalance.com, great resources. Having a really great accountant, one who works with a lot of small businesses, also makes a huge difference. I did think of a book, The Soul of Money. It helped me feel less attached to ideas I had about money. As the name implies, it's a little bit woo-woo. Years and years ago, I read a book called Get Rich, Lucky Bitch by Denise Duffield Thomas. And that one also woo-woo helped me feel less guilt around wanting money. So today's worksheet is going to be links to these resources to make it easy for you. I hope that helps. I really do believe, I started this business, this abundance practice building, because I believed that there were plenty of clients for plenty of therapists. The abundance was very much in relationship to, there's no way that we will all, there's no way we won't all be full, essentially, if we're doing the next right thing with marketing. And I didn't like this idea of scarcity and competition between therapists because there are plenty of clients to go around. And in the process of building this business, that abundance has started to grow out beyond just practice building and also around finances and what's available out there. And I think when you're around more wealthy people, whether that's self-made wealth, whether that's generational wealth, you start to realize there's this whole other world that maybe you weren't raised in, or maybe you weren't a part of before, that, yeah, I just didn't know existed before. So we talk a good bit about money in the Abundance Party community. We're all working through our stuff together. I still have stuff to continue unearthing. Join us and learn how to build the practice that you never knew you could have. It's only $69 a month. Speaking of money, we priced it because I want people who are still in agencies that aren't paying them well to be able to afford it. I want people whose private practices are not getting off the ground to be able to afford it. So abundanceparty.com for that. And I'll see you all next week.